Hay YouTube, yeni bir bölümle karşınızdayız. Şimdi burada ben hiçbir şey değiştirmedim. Yani önceki bölüm nasıl bittiyse bu da öyle başladı.
Past burning pyres on the way into town, non-humans on them.
Things grow worse by the day. No mages left in the city, so the hunters had to find someone else to victimize. We need to resolve everything as quickly as possible and leave Novigrad.
Pekala, öyle yaparız biz de o zaman.
Any success with the lodge? Anyone out there willing to help?
It doesn't look good. Ida outright refused, while Francesca won't budge from her little realm with a war raging. We don't know about Fringilla. Haven't been able to contact her.
Yen and I rescued Margarita.
I know. Dandelion set her up in a room upstairs. She's resting, slowly recovering.
Upstairs değil,
What about
karşında.
Kira and Philippa?
Kira? I thought you, of all people, would know.
Few can refuse a sorceress. And Kira Metz certainly had her ways. But when she demanded the mage Alexander's notes, I had to turn her down. Kira needed that, as she needed the impetus to start anew. She found it where she least expected to. Years later, known for discovering the cure for the Catriona plague, she was thankful none remembered her time in hiding as a village witch. I've seen worse matches. Hope things work out for them.
And I
Lambert'la.
hope things work out for us, and we find Philippa and Rita. Did a little investigating. Learned some interesting things.
Namely,
Want the long or the short version?
tell me everything. I want the details.
After fleeing Lockmuir,
Burada
Philippa ended up here
Kamerayı
in
kapatayım ki
Novigrad.
okuyabileyim.
She sought help from her former lover, the sorcerer Arthur DEVLETİN.
Kurt çizmesi yapmadım, tamamdır.
Rings a bell.
Philippa had made a fool of him once. Arthur was out for revenge. He convinced her she'd be safest as an owl. She transformed, and he placed a diamond-radiant
Merhaba
band on
Pelovan,
her
iyi
leg.
seyirler.
The mage hunt started shortly afterwards. Sadly, Arthur fell victim. They auctioned off his estate. Just so happened a certain dwarven acquaintance of ours stumbled on the auction.
Zoltan. Huh. So Philippa was here under our noses the whole time?
Was, precisely. Zoltan lost her in a card game a few days ago.
Kidding, right?
Sadly, no. A man showed up here, fleeced Zoltan bare, then proposed they play for the owl. Naturally, he won, then politely thanked Zoltan for the game and left.
Who was it? Know where he lives?
He's not from here. No one knows him.
Great. We got any leads?
We have this.
That Philippa the Owl's feather? Thinking divination?
Specifically hydromancy and a form of sortilege. We need a fountain where we won't be disturbed.
One outside the Passiflora could work.
Good idea. Let's go. We're here.
Nice and quiet. Shouldn't be any disturbances.
Let's begin.
Başlayalım bakalım.
Observe the water's surface carefully. We can't let anything go unnoticed. Graham et thuir, Robert Mekele, Alfelte. Graham et thuir, Deagnis Kerle, Espirshena a Esclase.
Looks familiar. A bathhouse. I know the place. Dijkstra.
Dijkstra.
He has her at his bathhouse. Might have guessed as much. Was that the past or the future?
The recent past. We have to hurry.
Let's go to the bathhouse. Might not be too late.
Come on. I hope we get there in time. I hope Dijkstra hasn't already hurt her.
The possibilities are many. Could it be Dijkstra that got hurt?
Not likely. Dijkstra never forgave her for sending assassins after him. And Philippa is weakened, no doubt about it.
Weakened, maybe, but still a powerful sorceress. If Dijkstra's men take the Dimeridium off, Philippa will kill them before they can say, oh shit.
Aha.
Guess they underestimated Philippa.
Surrender! This place is a maze, witch! You'll never get out! Goddamn fools! After her!
We'll handle this.
Oh no, no, no! The sorceress stays here!
Stay here, Triss, in case she tries to flee this way.
Be careful. She might be blind, but she's still dangerous. And don't hurt her.
Damn, she cast a spell on them.
Philippa bir dur, konuşmamız lazım. Hey!
I am your master now. You're to protect me, understood? Stand here and let no one pass.
None must go.
Dun dun dun dun dun dun. Hey, beni tanıdın mı?
Witcher, no past go.
Tanımış.
30, birdie, no say.
Damn it, cast a spell on him too. She's hurt.
Ona
Did you
yardım
see that?
etmek
I want to
istiyorum.
help her.
Birdie, no past go. Say, but no let past go.
Ever had a stomach ache?
Take, I, but once old drowner eat.
Her stomach aches like she just ate 100 old drowners.
But no want. Drowner make egg very bad.
Let me pass. I can help her.
But let past go. Witcher help.
Teşekkürler. Teşekkürler Bart. Nerede? Lan nereden?
Wanna help you?
Help me die? Don't hold your breath.
Let me die. Don't hold your breath. Hadi buraları çok hızlı geçmemiz lazım. Let's go. Aman küller ve mantarlar.
I'm not out to hurt you.
Bollocks!
Hey!
You will not take me.
I wanna help you.
Ha! Forgive me, but I just don't believe you.
Evet. Okey. Çok hızlı bitirelim şunu. Job's done. Oh my god, niye zıplamıyorsun?
Gotta avoid hurting her. squirming. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be long dead by now.
Doğru.
What do you want? To torment me? To watch others do so?
I need your help.
Oh be. Oh be.
Betray me, and I will.
Relax. Not planning on it. Triss is outside. She'll explain everything.
Okay.
Deepest apologies, but the lady will come with me.
Dijkstra, I don't have time for this. Get out of my way.
I've no quarrel with you, Geralt, but Phil and I have lots to talk about. Remember the assassins you sent after me, darling Phil? A grave error. Such matters ought to be handled personally, as I will now demonstrate.
Not gonna demonstrate a damn thing. I need her.
And I don't give a flying fuck. I've awaited this moment forever, so, very sorry, but I care as much about your plans as I do about the snows of Mahakam. Philippa will come with me, and answer for all the courtesies she's paid me.
Always knew the value of information, Dijkstra.
Which is why I don't believe you have anything I don't already know.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard wasn't able to sway the Trade Corporation.
Opposition nibbling at his arse, eh? Seems the white flame won't dance on the graves of his foes much longer.
His daughter has returned. The Emperor wants to abdicate, give her the throne.
Cyrilla? Impossible. This could shift the tide of war. Provided, of course, you're not mistaken.
Emperor himself told me. So, information's firsthand.
Emir's a lying whore.
When it comes to his daughter's future, doubt it.
You've no idea of the importance of this information. A change on the Imperial throne could bring the war to an end. Radovid's sure to be delighted. If Emir sounds the retreat, there'll be no force left that could possibly stop that madman. Especially in light of our bloody aborted plan.
You didn't actually believe you could do it. Radovid's crazy, but he's no idiot. Knows all too well there are dozens out there who'd...
Silence.
Do I understand you correctly? You want to kill Radovid? Well, Siggy, I am impressed. Doubted you still had it in you, frankly. Sadly, as you well know, Radovid has sought refuge on his boat. He's guarded so closely, I'd not be at all surprised to learn he shares his bed each night with 2 sentries.
You know too much, Phil. Yet one more reason why you must die.
Think you might want to hear her out. Dare say Philippa despises Radovid at least as much as you do.
I'm content someone apart from myself has finally gotten the idea to rid the world of the degenerate.
Save your praise for others. I couldn't give a shit.
Currently, only 2 individuals stand to draw Radovid off his boat. Emir and myself.
You'd agree to be the bait?
I fear you'd be hard-pressed to convince Emir to dangle himself as such.
Fat fucking chance. Geralt, I wouldn't trust this cunt to hard-boil my eggs.
Rightly so, I'm terrible with eggs. But think on this. Radovid hears that you've captured me. Will he not throw caution to the wind? Will he not jump at the chance to kill me, personally, with his bare hands?
Out of the question. Geralt, get her out of here before I burst her testicle. And then we must meet with our friends. I've leased a warehouse port side. Be sure to come.
Sorry to take so long, but I had to deal with the guards.
Hello, Triss.
Philip,
Triss
are
vardı değil
you
mi? Triss'i
alright?
unuttuk.
I've been better.
I'll get you out of here.
Gonna be alright?
Yeah, thanks for your help.
Şimdi yeni görevler geldi. Bunu kör bile görür mü? Devletin hikmeti diye bir görev geldi. Bunu yapacağız. Radovit, şerefsiz pislik Radovit'i öldürmek için ve Temeria'yı yeniden diriltmek için nereye gidiyorum ben şu an ya? Dandelion'ın hanında. Dandelion'ın hanında. He. Okey. Önce bir onu yapalım. Ya da yok ya yok. Bu görevi sadece şey üzerinden devam ettirdim istiyorum. Asker heykelciyi. Trisle heykelcik hakkında konuş. Soylu heykelciyi. Okey. Böyle bir şey mümkün mü? Bilmiyorum.
Never seen anyone swing a sword as quick as you do. No loitering round here. Got right cabbage last night. Head feels like it's.
Ama üst kata çıktığımda muhtemelen devletin hikmetini yapalım da. Evet. Limandaki hikmeti Dijkstra, Roach ve Quanaril olur. O kadar koşmayacağız. Şuradan fast travel yapacağız.
We'll have order at last. Long live Radovid.
Yürü git lan. Şerefsiz Radovit. Bütün masumları katletti. Sanırsın Josh geldi.
Ram. Time and again.
Who's there?
Witcher Geralt.
Get in here. Boss awaits upstairs.
Stunted pricks always cheat, but
Because you let the beast in there. Because me bells of silk were driving you mad with
Neyse
jealousy.
beni ilgilendirmez.
Will you bloody tell us what this is about?
Just as soon as Geralt arrives. Should he?
Geldim tamam.
Least you can do is pour around. Bloody suspense hurt my throat.
Geldim, o Radovit'in aklını alacağız, o Radovit'in.
what you playing at? My bestie.
Deli manyak pislik şerefsiz. Peki Radovit'in yerine geçecek biri var mı?
Witcher, at last. Now we're all present.
Not up the fucking creek. Why have you summoned us? Radovid's on his ship. We'll not get to him there, I've told you.
Stop it! I've an idea how to draw him onto dry land. But all in due course. Let's start by confessing our sins. I let Philippa Eilhart'ı in on our plan. Mea culpa.
Bravo. Bloody bravo.
Now, it's not a disaster. The Lady Sorceress is highly unlikely to warn the brat. What's more, she's willing to help us kill him. Naturally, it's nothing I'll ever agree to. But Phil, she's inspired me. Call her my muse.
Neden izli?
Inspired you to do what?
Patience. We've yet to get to the substance of the matter. Geralt, do I recall correctly that Radovid's hired you to find Philippa?
You're nosy. Starting to piss me off, you know?
I know. Forgive me, it comes with the job.
No, You're not a spy anymore, remember? Chose the life of a criminal.
No, that choice was made for me. Philippa forced me to flee Redania. Radovid prevented me from returning.
Dijkstra, infernally sad story. Really fucking tugs at the heartstrings. But do you mind getting back to the matter at hand?
Yes, right. Geralt, be so kind as to answer the question. He give you the contract or not?
Only thing I've found is her hideout. What's your point?
We can use Philippa without involving her, provided you help. Radovid expects you to report to him, bring him information about her. All you need to do is mention her name, intimate that you've a lead, you're on her trail.
Oh, he'll swallow that. Hook, line, sinker, and a good bit of the rod as well.
Let's say Radovid bites, believes me, and none of that's a given. What then?
You'll tell him you found Philippa's hideout, somewhere where we can easily set a trap and ambush. Suggestions?
Bridge to Temple Isle. Built up both sides. Lots of nooks, gates. Easy to block off from the rest of the city.
Good idea. I'll divide my men, post half on one end, other half on the other, by the gate. And in the middle, Vess, with a well-oiled crossbow.
You see, Geralt, all we ask is that you invite Radovid out for a stroll, bring him to the bridge. We'll take care of the rest. So what'll it be?
Varım.
I'm in. But once it's done, what then? There'll be an uproar in the city. Panic, maybe. Need a place where we can wait it out.
Thought of that already. Remember Madame Irina's theatre? Abandoned now, not a soul looks in there. Tala and I will await you there.
Await us? Unwilling to risk your own necks?
Not the point. Dijkstra and I have many cocksucking virtues, but fighting ability's just not one of them. Not as fit for that as we are for a bleeding beauty pageant.
Don't worry, Geralt. My people are battle-hardened. They'll manage. You just bring them the king.
Do what I can. Where's his ship moored these days?
Just round the corner in Novigrad's port. And for your sake, I hope he's in a good mood when you look in on him.
Evet ve Philippa her
Bridge must
şeyi...
be clear.
My lads will make
Philippa
sure
her
of that.
şeyi... Merhaba Philippa.
The temple, what about
Merhaba,
them? Won't they
Philippa.
bloody congregate when they see the fighting?
If they're
Her
paid a
şeyi
tidy sum, they won't.
duydu. Birazdan haberi var. Okay.
Philippa? What the hell are you doing here?
Geralt, don't ask questions you know the answers to. It makes you look stupid. Eavesdropping on your conversation, naturally, with a good deal of interest and a measure of wonder.
Mind telling me what you found puzzling?
Your naivety. Do you honestly believe Radovid will fall for such a crude ruse?
Radovid's lost his mind. Doesn't think rationally anymore. That's why.
That is why he may very well choose to torture you, even if you brought me to him in chains. Just because.
Philippa, why even tell me this? Concerned about me that much?
Not at all. It's because I think it vital that Radovid die. You don't want my help, more's the pity. But I shall do what I can to make certain you don't fuck it up. Here, take this.
A ring. Redanian eagle etched in the ruby.
It belonged to Vizimir, Radovid's father. Hand him that, and he may believe you captured me. He might even choose to trust you.
What's the catch?
There is none.
Philippa, I know you too damn well. Always got a plan. Always got at least 2 irons in the fire.
This time I shall be content with one. Radovid's head planted at its end. Good luck, Geralt. You'll need it.
Okay. Radovit'i gemisinden uzaklaştır. Şerefsiz Radovit. Radovit'in gemisi.
Ramen supper I never refuse. Pretty boy. Sophie slime. Brother, sister.
Oh!
Oh, fuck. Keep that up.
Witcher Geralt, what do you want?
An audience. Got new information about Philippa Eilhart'ı.
I'll need your weapons. Now follow me. Your Majesty, the Witcher, with news of Philippa Eilhartı.
I hope you brought something better than magic crystals this time.
I know where she is.
Perhaps. Or perhaps you seek to trick me, like the others.
What others?
You see, a rumor went around that I generously reward any who bring information about Eilhartı. There's no shortage of the greedy and the stupid, so a queue quickly formed at the gangway to the ship. The first aboard was a hunter. Brought me a dead owl with no eyes. He thought I'd believe it, shower him with gold. I had him blinded, then thrown overboard with a stone tied round his neck. The second was the postmaster from Oxenfurt. Claimed to have a letter she'd penned. It was forged, of course. I had his fingers cut off. He'll never write again. Oh, and I took his tongue. The spoken lie is just as reprehensible. Needless to say, the rest of the queue dispersed quickly.
I'm a professional. Got a reputation to uphold. Be stupid of me to come to you empty-handed.
My father's ring. Philippa used it to stamp her decrees, then distribute them as the word of the king. Where is she?
Under your nose, sire. In Novigrad. In a house on the bridge leading to Temple Isle.
Why haven't you brought her to me?
Gotta capture someone to take them anywhere. All I did was track her down, then stole this ring as proof that I had.
Do you fear her?
No. You want to kill her yourself. With your own hands. I know this.
You shall come with me. Hubrecht, gather the men.
How many, sire?
All of them.
Orduyu çıkarıyor.
Well, where is she? Where is Philippa?
Like I said, house on the bridge, closer to the other end.
Close off this end. We need no guests, no innocent bystanders, or witnesses. Damian, Duke, Egbert, Freak, Caspar. You shall stay here, secure the rear, and kill the Witcher.
This how you reward those who serve you?
It is how I punish those who irritate me. You know too much. You impede me too often. and I find your arrogance an annoyance. I've had men killed for less. Follow me.
Büyük hata.
Any last words?
Fuck! Free the Witcher, then Radovid. Hang on, Geralt. On our way. All right.
Thanks for your help.
Plan's gone to hell. So be it. We'll improvise. Follow me, Geralt. We must get to Radovid before reinforcements arrive.
O Tamam. Kılıçlarım yerinde. Wes geldim yardıma Wes. Ulan bu vursa öldürürüm ya. Lan bir defol git. Ulan senin ya bunun ne işi var bu görevde? Bug mı oldu? Abim sen yani gerçekten mi ya? Gerçekten mi ya? Allah Allah, geldi paramı aldı bir de, geldi bütün paramı aldı gitti. Güzel oyun. Güzel oyun CD Projekt gerçekten. Ne Witcher artık? Güncellemeyle bu bug'lar fixlenmiyor.
With Geralt in tow, he ventured through other worlds to the city of Tirnalia. There they found Eredin's viceroy, Gels. Gels had been a loyal subject of the older folk's previous king. When he learned Eredin was a regicide, he agreed to help defeat the usurper.
Hang on, Geralt. On our way.
Any last words?
Tamam. Şimdi bir kontrol edeceğim. Bunlar benim kılıcım değil mi? Evet. Hemen buraya bir zehir alalım. Asılmış adam zehri. Tamam, o tarafa gitmiyorum ya. Aman aman. Demek öyle ha? Demek öyle. Ha? Redanyalı askerler siz. Uy, okay. Geberin lan. Ulan! Oh be. Oo, bir. Bir. Oo, bir. Bir. Oo. Bir. Oo, bir. Dum. Sokağı temizledik yani, bir şey yok burada. Bu sokağı temizlemek oluyor. Oh, bir. Ne olsun arkadaşlar, buna israf mı olsun? Günah ya. Şerefsiz Radovit. Ne oldu, köşeye mi sıkıştın ha? Ha, bana silahlandırıp önce beni sonra ölüme mahkum ettin ha?
Open up! I command you to open the door!
You needed merely to ask.
Ve Kral Radovit en büyük korkusuyla yüzleşiyor.
That settles the score. And that was from the heart. Forgive me. I could not deny myself the pleasure.
How did she? Where? Why? How the fuck?
Eavesdropped on us, back at the warehouse.
What? And you didn't think it worth mentioning?
Lads, the time to discuss this is later. Radovid is dead. It matters not by whose hand. Mission accomplished. Now let's get the hell away. Place will be thick with Redanians in minutes.
Let's go.
Okay. Çanlar çalıyor.
Well, what? Is it done?
It's done. Though all did not go according to plan.
Yes.
More on that later. First, a stiff drink and a toast. The North. Temeria.
Temeria!
Bloody Temeria!
Temeria. What now, Roach? A new guerrilla campaign against the Black Ones?
No. The war just ended.
How's that? There's something I don't know about?
I'd say so. You see, tomorrow at noon, the commander of Army Group Center will sign a truce in Emir's name. A truce whose wording we agreed with Dijkstra.
So back there in Velen, when the trolls nabbed you?
Yes, I was returning from the last round of talks. Emir will keep Edion and Lyria, but in exchange for Radovid's head and a stop to guerrilla activities, he will withdraw from Temeria.
which will become the Empire's vassal state.
Self-ruled internally, with its own courts, administrative structures and army. The silver lilies will bloom neath the rays of the great sun. So I say were I a poet. But I'm not. So all I'll say is there was no other fucking way.
Haven't told me the whole truth.
You're right on that account. We know you're bloody allergic to politics, decided to emphasize majors and whatnot.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. That but this blow might be the be-all and end-all here.
Macbeth.
What's that?
Vakmeth.
Vakmeth.
Act 1, Scene 7. Always wanted to play that. Never cast as anything but a halberdier. Geralt, what Tala told you, put it out of your mind. There will be no truce with Nilfgaard. Redania, under my enlightened rule, will fight on until it wins. And when it does, it will unite all the North, including Temeria.
What? How? This is not what we plowing agreed.
True. Instead, we insisted on one realm's questionable sovereignty, and to recover it, we gave Emir virtually all the North's other kingdoms. It was not a wise arrangement. So, no deal.
You two-faced horseman. I will not allow this.
Actually, you, Roach, should be the first to understand I've no choice.
Why the hell would I understand?
infaz ediyor o.
Because you too are a patriot. Geralt, this doesn't concern you. You may go. Fare thee well on your path, or whatnot.
Can't let you kill them, Dijkstra.
Oh, hard luck. Then you'll die with them. Kill them all.
Stop walking into his heads in!
Evet Dijkstra. Burada bitirici darbeyi Wes vurdu galiba Dijkstra'ya.
That was close. Very close.
It's hardly over. The envoy, due to meet the Nilfgaardians tomorrow. No doubt Dijkstra ordered him killed. We'll need to protect him.
Sorry, you're on your own.
You've had your fill of politics, I understand. Once it's over, come to Vizima. You'll be received with honors.
Büyük bir onurla mı?
Farewell, Wolf.
Görüşmek üzere Werner Roach. Tabii bir daha görüşürsek. Şuradan da pislikleri toplayayım da. Vay sen. Dijkstra'ya bak ya. Şerefsiz Dijkstra. Arkadaşlarıma ihanet edecekti. Şeyin başına geçmek istiyor. Neydi o oranın adı? Redania. Ne oldu lan? Bir kralınızı koruyamadınız mı he? Düdükler. Pişt. Okay. Bu da bittiğine göre sevgili YouTube bir bölümü burada bırakabiliriz, bitirebiliriz. Bir sonraki bölümü geçmeden önce videoyu likelamayı, kanala abone olmayı unutmayın. Şimdi sahirelerle son görüşmelerimizi, son planlarımızı yapacağız galiba. Haydi bir sonraki videoda görüşürüz. Bye bye.